A disappointment, the overriding emotion from manager and captain. That's only one win in 8 in 2018 so far. It's been a rocky old year, Brian. What was your assessment of it?
It's been a rocky old 2 years. I said earlier, Tommy, we've 3 wins in 18 games. I thought it was a dreadful performance. One team had concentration, confidence, composure and a pattern of play. And the other team were us. And we had none of those qualities. We were all over the place. There was no pattern of play, no performances that you could take much solace from. Our goalkeeper, as Seamus Coleman said there, was our best player in the match. But there wasn't one other player in the match who I would have said he did well in the game. The midfield, Jeff Hendrick and Robbie Brady, O'Dowda, they rarely had the ball and strung 3 or 4 passes together in the match. We were outplayed everywhere on the pitch.
Some pieces that kind of show that, Brian, in terms of the sloppiness that affected the Irish.
They're just a few little bits of us giving the ball away without any pressure. I mean, Glenn gets her out here to Seamus Coleman. His options are pure. He runs down into a gully and then he just gives it straight to Dallas. He's away, they build up. We're playing with 3 at the back, but it looks like it's going. The 3 you play at the back and see how it goes. When you have the ball, you hit it and God will guide it, and it might hit a green short. It rarely had anything about it that looked organised, planned, pre-prepared. It was just off the cuff stuff all the time. Here, a little bit of something seems to happen, and Glenn plays it short, it's helter-skelter to retrieve it. We always see him under pressure in possession. Any little bit of pressure from Northern Ireland, we give it away. Here, Robinson comes up with a nice little back heel. But look at Northern Ireland players surrounding O'Dowda, can't get it out of his feet quickly enough, get it away and make something happen. We could have had 5 minutes of that from the Republic of Ireland tonight. Just awful with the ball.
That's a tough watch, even a few clips like that, Kevin. And we seem to have settled on a formation, but there seems to be constant chopping and changes of personnel. Is that where the problem lies?
It's probably a bit of that.
One of the problems.
Yeah, I think we hadn't settled on this formation. You know, since that Denmark defeat, we have used a 4. The last 3 or 4 matches now we've gone with a 5. So OK, that's the way that it looks like we're going to be going forward. 1 or 2 players playing out of position. James McLean, again, as Brian and I have spoken about, doesn't look suitable or comfortable playing in that position. Another one. And then again, personnel playing in the central defensive position. Shane Duffy will always play, yes. Who's going to play alongside him? Will it be Richard Keogh? Will it be John Egan? Will it be Darragh Lenihan? Who's it going to be? And again tonight, the Lenihan and Egan didn't perform. Certainly Lenihan, there was mistakes made constantly throughout that game, but it was one of those things, Tommy, and I've said it in recent times while looking at them. I can't remember the last time we actually created a chance in open play. I really can't remember it. Yeah. Chances are coming for us from set pieces, and that is our only way into a game.
From Northern Irish point of view, Brian, I mean, they've only 2 wins in 12 as well. I don't think they've scored in their last 7 away games, and yet it felt like they're going places that maybe we aren't.
It's a total contrast when they had possession, Tommy. They did things with it. I mean, often it was off our mistakes and they exploited them. But they strung passes together. Each player seemed to know his role and seemed to know what to do with the ball when he had it. They got players forward quickly from midfield and they created chances. The contrast with the Irish team was just dramatic. I mean, we're going to see some of those chances that they created. As I've said, they came from situations where it looked we had a bit of control. Look at Shane Duffy goes over here, completely misjudges the flight of the ball, and they're away. Dallas is in. It's a clear-cut opportunity, great save, and it needed to be. There's an awful mistake by Lenihan here, and away they go again. Simple pass through. They're at our back 3. He takes the wrong choice, Dallas, goes for the shot. He really should have set up Boyce. Depend on the goalkeeper to make a save. Another mistake here. Little bit of pressure. We get caught on the ball, and once they get it back, they're off and running, and they know what they want to do. They know where their players are positioned. You see Boyce pointing to Dallas, saying where to play the pass, cross into the box. We just about get away with it with the numbers we have in our own penalty area. This was off a short corner. Look how long it took Seamus Coleman to come out and make 2v2. We got punished on that several times. Serbia scored a goal where they took the short corner. We reacted too late. Shane Duffy heads the ball back out off the throw-in. Scramble again by Randolph to get it away from our own goal line. Here, we go Dozy at the back, then and again, caught in possession. The young sub Jones comes in, another brilliant save.
Did they deserve the win tonight, Northern Ireland? Brian?
Because look at this bit of play, the invention, the neat pass, and just the last little pass let them down. They really should have scored that. And then Michael O'Neill would be annoyed they didn't win the game.
And the thing I asked you before the game is, Michael O'Neill's, what he's done with his team has often been used as a stick to beat Martin O'Neill and what he's done with Ireland. Looking at that, Kevin, it felt like that was the case tonight.
Yeah, and again, we're going to play against sides that's much better than Northern Ireland, and I don't mind us not having as much possession as the opposition, but what are we actually doing when we win the ball? Northern Ireland tonight, with possession, they were better than us. They dominated that. But when they didn't have the ball, how are they going to counter against us? And they had bodies running forward immediately as soon as they win the ball. There was a style of play that you could actually see. You could see it on the pitch exactly what they wanted to do. When they had the ball in comfortable possession, without the ball, 3 or 4 players, as Brian touched on, closing down. When they win the ball, there's bodies in position to go and pass quickly and get forward. And that's when they hurt you. There's a real good style to watch in Northern Ireland. They're a great watch.
Very briefly, Brian, Martin O'Neill said it would need to be a lot better on Monday night. Any signs that it is getting better or that it can get better from what you saw?
Not for me. I mean, the last few matches have been a hard watch and abysmal football, and it needs to be dramatically better if we're going to go and get a result. It may not matter depending on tomorrow night's result, but we need to pull out something extraordinary. But look, it looks like you could throw 20 players' names into a hat and pull out 11 like out of a lucky bag, and he might get the right team, because at the moment the teams he's picking are not working.
If Denmark get a result in Wales in the game Brian's referring to, Ireland could be relegated before Monday night's final Nations League game. Well,